All right, welcome to a little Sunday morning live stream. Computer definitely needs a CPU. An ECU. All right. So let's go do this, and I want to take, because I don't have the loadout on the Hornet that I like. So we're gonna do an ECN, a little dogfight mission. If we have the streaming software, it took forever to fucking load. All right. I wonder if the Avenger always had wheels. Which I didn't get why they were putting wheels on some of the ships, you know, because they're spaceships. But I guess, you know, when you land it on another ship, it'll be easier to move around. Pop out chat. And there we go. Let's fire all systems up.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green. Landing gear retracted.
So I don't get the ECN alerts. How do you get to the ECNs is my question. Because it's not letting me jump. So, we'll jump to Daymar, I guess, first. But then, so that... Oh, you motherfucker. Why'd you cancel it? That's what's bad. See, I gotta set... See this motherfucker. I don't get... If anyone knows how to jump to the ECNs, let me know, because it is something I have been struggling with.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green. Quantum travel.
Because I'm certainly not flying 854,000 kilometers. I need to Google it because I have no idea how to get there. Come on. New window. Star Citizen. How do I jump to an end? You need to scroll way out. I see the location. I can point. So you need to get close to the ECN with a little guesswork doing some dead reckoning. At least that's how a few builds back in the P2. I thought I read a patch note ECN is at least on the star map, so you know you can QT, but that sounds like distress beacon will pop up. Yeah, so that Reddit thread was pointless. So, I don't quite... So it says you can go to the star map. Oh, you have to do it from there. Alright. We got it. We got it. Oh, shit. Let's see, I am at Daymar, set destination, so we get our points back. And let's jump to Ohm 1.
Quantum travel initiated. Contact.
Alright, now we should have a straight shot. F2. ECN, set destination, F2. Alright, this is going to be a long jump, but hey. Here we go.
Quantum travel initiated.
Engaged. Hopefully we have enough quantum fuel to make it. Wow.
Quantum travel.
Contract failed, and I jumped all the way out into no man's land? What a crock of shit. So this shouldn't be too far of a jump at all. Well, fuck you then. And now I can't exit out into the regular fucking HUD. God, that gets so frustrating. It's a bunch of shit.
All ships, this is an emergency. Heads up, everyone. Can't take much more of this.
Missile locked.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you bitch.
Contact.
Damn it, Chemical Company. I'm just getting started.
I'm not even getting close to his ass. Holy fuck! I am getting my ass handed to me. Fucking shit. See, I am not getting any hits on it. Am I just that bad?
I'm just getting started. I'm not dead yet, you bitch.
See, I'm not understanding why I'm not getting any hits off on him.
Oh, hell.
See, I'm like spot on with both of those.
I'm not dead yet, you bitch.
See, I don't. There must not be much of a range on these weapons.
I'm just getting started.
Oh, man, I'm just not a dogfighter by any fucking means.
You think you got me? I'm just getting started.
See, I should be straight up fucking nailing his ass. This little Gladius is fucking tough, man.
Oh, hell.
Launch the fucking countermeasure. Why is my countermeasure not fucking working? God, I got the shit mapped. Shield's critical, I know. It should not be this hard to fucking take out one motherfucker. mean, look at that shit. I'm right on the mark. You gotta be perfect.
I'm not dead yet, you bitch.
Kidding me. See, none of those are hitting him. I'm like right over the rectal every time. See, look at that. None of those are, even though I'm like right on the fucking thing. What does it want? I only have to be... Look at that. I'm right on the motherfucker, and it's not hitting him? That's some bullshit. And now I'm probably out of fucking ammo. This guy is, like, indestructible.
You think you got me?
See, look at that. None of that. These guns have, like, shit for fucking range.
I'm just getting started.
I mean, look at that shit. I'm right on it, and only one or two are fucking hitting him? That's some bullshit. What the hell? So I gotta be, like, within fucking, Man, I might as well fly into him. Fucking Christ, man. It sucks. See, look at that. I should be fucking hammering his ass. But none of those are fucking hitting him. Oh my god, what frustrating fucking time. My bullets are just not doing shit to him. I don't know what this game wants. I mean, the guys are fucking indestructible.
I'm just getting started.
I don't know, maybe. I think I just suck at dogfighting. I mean, I'm not sure.
Shields recharging. Shields recharging.
I'm not dead yet, you bitch. You think you got me? Well,
See, I don't understand. Well, that time you... Like, you have to be within... That's the only way I... Oh, shit, I'm damaged.
Proximity alert.
you think you got me? Well, come on.
fucking bullet hit him there. And I'm right. Oh, there we go.
I'm just getting started.
Yeah. Fuck, this is tough. Make it almost like in fucking... Why is that going into fucking that stupid-ass flight mode? God, it doesn't let you cancel it. Fucking driving me nuts.
I'm not dead yet, you bitch.
Fucking laggy ass server doesn't help any.
Damn it. Damn it.
What the fuck? Fuck you, you motherfucker!
Weapon systems overheating.
I mean, it doesn't matter where I keep this fucking thing. It's gotta be like... See, right now I should just be hammering his ass. You gotta have that little center dot, like, directly on the motherfucker.
Weapon systems overheating.
Asshole.
Like, it has to be perfect.
Weapon systems overheating.
And my countermeasures aren't fucking working. Come on, switch my fucking target, you piece of shit! I don't know why it's not fucking switching the target. There we go. Oh my god! It's the only way I can fucking fully damage people is fucking running into them. Not one of those fucking rounds hit him. Should be fucking this dude up. He's only in a fucking Aurora. Fully out of fucking ammo. Now one of those fucking rounds hit him? Are you fucking serious? See? So that has shit for range. You gotta be like 2 feet away from him. Fuck dogfighting. Holy fuck. Hear that, or they just dwarfed the guns. Shit, man. Oh, that just ruined my fucking day. Apologize. I was getting extremely frustrated there. Maybe it's just you can't do it with one person. Man. Sorry for all the cursing. I was getting extremely frustrated. So basically, with the horn in, oh, come on. That's awesome. So it's not gonna let you do any loadouts at the moment. Man, that was just some serious shit right there. Alright, well, I am going to do one of these. Exit to main menu. Holy crap. Cursing up a storm. Yeah, I am just not good at dogfighting whatsoever. I'm gonna blame the server lag on that one. I'm waiting for a friend to get a hold of me now for a couple days to get my stress relief stuff. All green, leafy substance. So I had, you know, finally broke down and got Rocket League, and I didn't see what the big deal was, but then I started playing it. That Rocket League's a pretty fun game, but just getting the timing down of when to jump the ball and people coming around you, and luckily I had a old Logitech D-pad. That fuck, I bet I've had that thing for like 10 years, because I think I bought my Logitech 3D Extreme joystick and this D-pad all around the same time, which I don't use the Logitech Extreme 3D anymore. Maybe I can do a giveaway and ship it to somebody who wants it. I mean, it's old, but fuck, it still does the trick if you like playing with the joystick. But a lot of people actually like flying Star Citizen with the keyboard and mouse, just because on the bigger ships with gimbaled weapons, you definitely benefit from the keyboard and mouse, I think. Versus I'll usually do like a gimbal, make sure my gimbals are locked with the joystick and with the throttle and joystick. So let's see if it lets us do the loadout now. So it's hopefully they reset the servers after the free to play, because there has been like some glitches and that are just driving me nuts. Like awaiting selection. Okay. So that's currently fucked up right now. I can't do any of my loadouts. Oh my god. So, you know, if you spent any money on custom weapons, you pretty much fucked right now. Alright. Let's take the Starfarer on a run.
Your ship has been delivered to
The big pig of the sky. B00. Maybe accept that contract? No? Unauthorized surveillance. Classic quick run. Magic trick. Investigation. Confirmation needed. Mercenary. Nothing too big. So let's go to the 00. Come on, you piece of crap. Man, I thought that was the message I was waiting for. How frustrating. Oh, that guy's throwing some cash, because if you do a transport beacon and then cancel it, at least for me, it still takes the money. And the one thing that pisses me off is people accept the contract and they never come and get you. And then sometimes they just do a transport request. He is trying to get someone to come to him so he can attack them. Fucking A, come on. What the hell? I wasn't even close to the goddamn ladder. It's been a very frustrating week, so I may call it after this one. Shit with my electric bill in my apartment. So pissed. Signed up for service way back when I got my apartment here in Dallas. In Dallas, you actually get to choose your energy company. Well, I had activated it, and they're like, all right, you're all good. And then I started getting these bills from my apartment complex, And looking into it closer, it says you haven't activated, went through the electric company. And so I called the electric company, and they're like, oh, well, for some reason it's inactive. And I was like, what the fuck? So you guys signed up for service, don't come and hook up the meter, and don't even notify me that the account was stopped. And I even had to put a $100 deposit. So I kind of raised hell with the utility. Like, I paid you $100, and what, you were just going to keep it and not provide me a service? And also, these electric companies are saying, oh, well, you can pay $5 more, and your days are free, and then your weekends are wind energy only. And I work in high voltage substation design, and there's no way your house can be provided from the power company just by renewables. That means they would have to run separate circuits all the way from the wind farm and solar farm or solar garden to your house. They couldn't tie in with any regular substation, because the moment they tie in with a regular substation, it's saturated with power from coal, nuclear, whatever your area has for power plants. So I tried getting somebody on the phone to explain to me how they're selling this, and I got transferred around to a couple managers, and then they eventually disconnected. So I don't know how power companies are saying that they can provide that. Which in the U.S. there's the East and West grid, and then the ERCOT grid, which is mostly just Texas. And you can actually go to the ERCOT website and see what the wholesale power from all the power plants is on the grid, and also the draw on the system. So, at peak, we're at 65,000 megawatts. Well, it tells you also how much power we're getting from renewables, and it's only 9,000 megawatts at its peak. So there's no way they could be saying to all these customers, oh, you're getting nothing but renewables on the weekends, because there's not even enough renewables to power everyone. So I think somebody's going to get sued here eventually, unless there's some really fine print somewhere. So I'm going to call them back on Monday. So don't pay extra for that gimmick of saying, oh, you're getting provided nothing but solar on the weekends or evenings, because it is absolutely, completely bullshit on these billing utilities. Because technically I'm supplied by Encore, which is the big utility here, but then there's these companies that really, they don't own any assets whatsoever, and they just do all the billing to keep it separate, because there is laws between transmission and distribution companies. So everyone's even if like the distribution company owns the transmission assets, they still make sure everyone that it's fair, because during the 80s and 90s there was a lot of shady shit going on with the power companies. And if a company that owns transmission and distribution, they'd know ahead of time when they were going to have an outage, and that they'd have to buy power from someone else. So before the outage, they would actually jack people's rates up to cover what they were going to have to spend buying power from someone else. But I don't know. The biggest gimmick right now is the fact that they're saying that you can be supplied with nothing but renewable energy, because there's just not enough of it. And that's one thing that sucks about renewables. You can build, a gas fire plant that's 500 megawatts with a fairly small footprint. But for a wind farm or solar garden, you need a massive area. And people don't live usually where it's super hot and sunny, or at least really windy, like Wyoming, for instance. But then you have to transmit that power, and high voltage transmission lines are right around $1 million a mile. So it's just not profitable to build an entire system to separate from the main grid, because it'd have to be, because the moment you tie into the main grid, you're saturated with power from all over. So it just gets irritating how energy... I'm going to crash. How energy companies can essentially false advertise, because there's no way they can provide you with sole energy from renewables. Alright, we're stopping. I've had a bad week, so I was really found all that out Friday or Saturday morning, and so I haven't streamed or nothing. So that was my rant about the energy companies. Oh fuck. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Space brake. It's funny because there's a boost and it does not boost you. Oh shit. So we got somebody sitting off yonder. Probably just chilling and attacking people as they come into Terra Mills. She's definitely got some damage. Come on, fucking stop already. Jesus Christ. The reverse thrust does... Oh shit. Does not work for crap. So he's in his ship now. Boom, bitch! And see, come on, fucking reverse thrust already. Jesus Christ almighty. Reverse scrape. Am I at Tram Myers? No. I am probably at the wrong freaking place. No, I'm at the right place. Terra Mills. Oh, Terra Mills Hydro. Well, looks like we're getting booze. Come on! Oh my god, this ship is just a big fucking slug. I'm hitting reverse thrust and it's going forward. Put this big bastard down. give a fuck. Not quite on the pad, but we're really just buying shit and going. What the fuck? Come on. Did I go to the wrong side? I must have. Come on. Yeah, that sucks. You can't customize your loadout right now. Notice there's just a lot less hotfix patches now, which sucks because some are a little game breaking, like where I can't. Center one we need to go to. I mean, I could do a custom loadout. I understand it's alpha, but see, stuff like that, it seems to fix whenever they do server resets. I mean, there's some stuff that's been stuck for a while now, like not being able to holster your weapon anymore. The open all and close all doesn't work. So it's like stuff, oh, you motherfucker. Stuff is like fading fast. So 464, for some reason I think that's high. But we'll see what we can sell it for. So remember 464, 135.99. 464, 464, 464, 464. Now they gotta say stuff a bunch of times to remember. Alright. And there she is. The big fucking pig of the sky. So I guess in that sense I do miss the caterpillar because it's much more maneuverable. And I mean, I can imagine this thing, like, so, you know, you're setting it up to go on your exploration run or to tag along. I mean, you're going to have this thing packed full of fuel, whatever cargo you need to maintain, you know, the crews that go out. Because I imagine exploration, you're going to at least have... Shit, I almost fucking killed myself. Damn it. See, if you're under it, it doesn't open, which I mean, makes sense. But alright. Oh my god, this looks so cool with all that cargo. She's packed to the gills. I think I maxed it out. Gotta get off this fucking... Oh man, that's awesome. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Did I miss the stairs to go up? I must have. That's to go down. And then I should go left here. Oh no, you gotta go around, that's right. No, because that's down. So I go up. Come on, don't. Man, I get so nervous on on planets when I load up with cargo, just because fucking ships despawn.
Hello. How can MISC help you today? Systems on. Landing gear down.
Did I not land with landing gear?
Shield charge complete. Landing gear up.
Alright, so $464 is what we paid. And we paid $135,099. Now we just need to climb, and I think this climbs better at like a 35 maybe? Because you don't get any speed in Atmos. You just gotta fucking turn it and burn it the best you can. And hope that you don't have any contact. I have to admit, I like the look of this ship. It's just big, bulky, met for the space haul. I always like snapping a few screenshots that I try to use for the thumbnails. Appears to be working. Yeah, I hate the Windows gaming stuff. Because supposedly it says, oh, we'll pause, you know, all your notifications. While you're gaming, but it pops up to tell me that it's doing that, so. It's like so fucking stupid. Forward, looking back. Alright. Well, I think it's awesome. There's actually, the servers have been really full. So that's always exciting to get some more citizens in verse. Alright, so we can't jump straight there. So we paid $464. Why are you warning? So now it's not letting... Shit, we need to jump and jump now.
Quantum travel engaged.
I have. So I got distilled spirits. I paid $4.64 or $4.64 in space bucks. Per unit. For a total of $135,099.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, so I'm pretty disappointed in the luxury ships, like in the 600i, and even the design for the 890.
Quantum travel.
They're designing the luxury ships super gaudy, like a pool and a grotto. I mean, that's not going to be luxury in space. I mean, they should really be looking at luxury yachts and what those all come with. So it's been really disappointing, the designs for luxury, because they're wasting a bunch of open space.
Quantum travel engaged.
Shoot, and I forgot to get the link. They need to upvote this thread. And it's a guy who actually is like an architect, or no, he was a pilot for a high-end airline that, you know, has luxury jets that for private flyers. Because CIG doesn't know what luxury is in the future. You know, they're just these gaudy, kind of tacky luxuries. There's not a lot of electronic stuff and automation. They throw a bar in and they call it luxury. So I don't know. I'm not sold on the 600i's, or I feel bad for the people who are getting the 890 jump, because that thing, it's just so big and empty the way they're designing it. So I don't know. You know, there is a thread on Spectrum, and they're trying to get a bunch of people to upvote it. And I'll have to start adding the link to my streams, because I don't know, it's just a crappy ship design. Especially like if you look at, they were showing the touring module, and it just all looks like super tacky, and you know, just, I don't know. It just doesn't seem futuristic luxury. And if you go and you look at some of these yacht designs and high-end jet designs, and then compared to what CIG is doing, and it's just really disappointing when it comes to their luxury ship design. Like putting jacuzzi in it, I mean, yeah, that's cool, but then there's not a lot of other automations. Like there should be TVs dropping down everywhere, and more luxury seating instead of this big open area, and then there's a little place to sit in the center. I mean, they were showing the touring mod, or the luxury, or I think it's a touring / luxury module for the 600i, and it doesn't seem high-end to me. It seems like they don't really know what high-end is, so they're just like, oh, you know, we'll just put a big staircase in, and
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
oops, call it good. So I definitely, the initial layouts and brochures on the 890 jump look pretty sweet. You know, it's gonna have a storage cabin where you can that's like an unscannable one. Oh fuck. Oh, yeah, there's something weird there. Well, I got out of the ship quickly, but so I mean, for me, and I mean, maybe people like that the 890 jump design now, because they did on around, I think it was Ship Shape or around the verse, they did kind of a run through and they showed a grotto and a pool. But then there are these big open spaces with a little bit of seating, not much. But then there was nothing else to go with it. Like there should be tables everywhere. All your swag stuff that you get, like your fish tank and all that, there should be floor spots for that. And there just isn't. And I don't know. I was pretty disappointed because they've been doing great with every other ship design until it comes to their luxury. And it's like they just don't know. It's like they aren't comparing it to. They're just thinking in their head, and they aren't looking at these high-end jets, and you know your yachts. So $495. So we're gonna make a little bit on this. Ooh shit! I sold it for $139. So we're making about $5 grand on this. Nice. Quick little $5 grand. I'll take it. So let's go back to the ship. See what kind of deals we can get on the Laranite. Alright, here we go. So, and I'm also trying to get into more games that are going cross-platform. Like, I seen something on Rocket League, and then possibly, what was it, Overwatch? But, I mean, it's Sony's the sole reason why there's no cross-platform. I mean, I can see why Microsoft does it because, you know, Microsoft was originally, you know, all PC. So I get that. But hopefully, you know, they at least make Xbox and PC cross-platform, and then people go to Xbox and PC over PlayStation, and because you gotta hurt them in their pocketbook, and if they aren't, if people stop buying, you know, PlayStation games because they want to, you know, play cross-platform, they'll eventually get on it. Because what Sony doesn't want is they want you buying PlayStation games. They don't want something like an Xbox player. And I get with their exclusive titles, you know, wouldn't be cross-platform, but every other game really should be. I mean, Elite Dangerous is another one that could easily be cross-platform because you do, you do share the same world as everyone. So when they do those weekly server resets, if there's a good trade spot that everyone in PS4, Xbox, and PC is hitting and doing trading back and forth, well, once that place is well stocked, the server resets and it resets the value at what they're buying it, and everyone has an effect on that, which I think is cool. But they could easily everyone could easily be in the same world flying around. No Man's Sky would be another one, which I'm thinking about picking up again, because I had it for PS4, but now, which I haven't played since their very first patch that introduced base building, which was alright, but I could only make my base so big and at certain spots. But I'm definitely gonna buy it for PC when it goes on sale again. Because now, you know, it is a $60 game. Before, like when it first came out, it was only a $20 game. I mean, when it first came out, it should have been on sale for $19.99 because Hello Games knew that they didn't have all the content that they promised. But now, you know, I've been watching some some streams on it, and it looks like people are having a lot of fun. But I think parties are only limited to 4 people. So that kind of sucks.
Quantum travel complete.
And even in this game, it's like, why couldn't you just make it... So we want to get in and out as quick as possible, so we're just going to lock it down. So I'm looking for Tram Meyer.
Quantum travel engaged.
Ooh, okay, that's my arrow. Oh, huh, this is the first time it's actually rotated me somewhat. Alright, we really only want to be at a speed of 250 on the approach. So that's the fastest I'm going to go is 251. Just because it's such a pain to slow down. In this big pig of a ship. I really need to work on my dogfighting. I just was having, like, and I don't know if they make the ships super strong for the pirates and NPCs, but I mean, that Aurora I was fucking hammering. Okay, so maybe 300's okay. But you essentially drop like a rock. So this ship is, I mean, I don't know if I'll really take it planet side unless, you know, until we have like an established, you know, beacon where we're mining at. But otherwise, well, I guess it's gonna have to come in atmosphere to like refuel fuel for the Orans and the prospectors. Because basically I want, once the exploration division finds a real lucrative planet, you know, dispatch the Orans and all the mining stuff, but then I want terrapins and like Hornet trackers to fly the entire surface of the planet to, you know, along with some little prospectors and really find the high yield areas and hit those first. And then just keep so we're coming in, so let's start dropping our speed slowly. We aren't coming in all that steep. Coming off all the way to the throttle. See, it says that boost, you can see blinking, it says that's my boost, but whenever you hit boost, it slows you down. So I'm not sure what's with that. Even when you just tap it, it doesn't do anything. So I kind of use the boost as my space brake, which I really should send it. And I want to say the last time I had the space brake button mapped, it actually gave me a burst. So I don't know if there's a glitch. And they're actually flipped. Alright, we don't want to go over 100. So this thing does 115 as a max. So 50% throttle should give me a speed of like 62. And that's probably going to be the way it is with these ships. But I really want a C2 Hercules. For stuff like this. Because although I won't be stopping at a mining facility, I'd be stopping at hydro facilities to get distilled spirits, food, and loading up with all consumables. Along with the ground vehicles. So there's going to be a Hercules, a Starfarer, then like at least 2 Orans, 2 Prospectors, and at least 1 Terrapin or Hornet Tracker. When we do these big mining operations. And then when supplies are running low, you send the Starfarer and Hercules out to resupply the essentially mining camp. And then hopefully there's ways of like building facilities without having to stake a claim. Like just those small buildings like you see at these places. So I'm hoping that we wind up with a way to do that, but so we want to come off the throttle now. Space brake it. Yeah, I don't get why the boost slows you down versus speeds you up, but I guess in my luxury ship, I want state-of-the-art electronics. I mean, yeah, a bar and really nice dining area, kitchen, and all that would be, really nice. But mostly the high-end electronics. And I didn't see, because supposedly you're going to be able to put there's the luxury edition of the P-52 Merlin. And I seen that there were plans at one point to have 2 of those fitted in there. And I don't know if they took those out now. Because it seems like, the ships that have the P2 Merlin or P-52 Merlin, they haven't talked about that mechanic at all for docking and undocking the one in the back of the Constellation. So I don't know if that eventually is going to go away, just because there's just been so little talk about it, about these ships that have, ships that have a custom like dock to it versus like landing in a bay. There's been absolutely no talk about it. Oh man, that looks really cool. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? And with the grottos and pool, I just, like in real life, yeah, that would be awesome. But as far as, in a game, that stuff it's just there. I mean, I don't see anyone using that in game. At all whatsoever. It's like, well, we have this big empty space. Oh, let's put a pool. Let's put a grotto. And I mean, I just do not see that being used in game whatsoever. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, you know, that's what the community was saying they wanted. But it sounds like people are severely disappointed with CIG's version of what luxury is for the game of Star Citizen, even though they are the creators. And I'm not saying that their ship design is bad at all. Like, they have a lot of great ships that are, especially on the military side and exploration, that are you know, designed perfect. But then it comes to these luxury ships, and it's just like, I don't really see that as like a pool and jacuzzi. I just don't see that as luxury for something in game. I see it as luxury if, like, you know, space. You know, we were traveling in space in real life, that stuff would get used, but in game, no way. All right, we got the Starfare. Ooh, 2745. So filling fifth, so we can 2745. I think we can make some money on that. 152, 190, 152, 190. All right. Better be prepared. Yeah, I really wish that your ship didn't despawn in game, because otherwise, like, I'd really like to land my, you know, say like the Starfare way off in the distance, kind of like what that Cutlass did earlier. Only I'd cruise in with a ground vehicle, power it all down so it's not, so they can't target it, or they know I'm there. And once they're getting into their ship after loading it with cargo, just rolling up, fucking killing them, and then driving off. Because I like how they said, you know, do cargo runs in the Cutlass and or steal it. Well, me and my friend Jonesy were playing, and we straight jacked some dude for his cargo. And then Jonesy took it, and then we went and looked for the closest place to sell it, just to sell it, because it's all profit, so who cares if it's the highest price or not. You're just getting rid of it before the person does a claim on their ship, and it totally, you know, despawns. So we did that, and he gets to a place, and he gets to the sell terminal, but it's one thing, like, for it to come up and then be blank because they aren't buying it. But in this case, the ship didn't even show up on the sell screen, and then he went back to it and tried to get into it after closing the doors, and it wouldn't let him in. So definitely after you've been flying it, you know, it should be fully unlocked, because you'd have it a hack of some kind. Whether it be like a module you plug into a plug on the computer, like a USB port, and then, you know, run some software to unlock everything for you. So unless you try it again, that stealing cargo and selling it doesn't work. Because we straight jacked someone. We waited for him to come running out of the place. He opened his ship. And I was shooting at him from a distance, but Jonesy got right up on him, killed him, and then we, you know, took his ship, and then I continued with buying it and loading up the Caterpillar while he went, you know, to the closest place to sell. And then when he went to the terminal, there should be a drop down that shows your ship, and the Cutlass wasn't that he had stolen wasn't coming up. And then went back to it and couldn't get into it. So, you know, maybe that's glitched right now, but and I don't think we're gonna see because pretty much it's already the last week of August. I don't see him coming out with another patch in between now and CitizenCon, because I think they're really just all balls to the walls on 3.3 because of the object container deal. Oh shit. Oh shit. So we have a Cutlass. Bad guy Cutlass. So I'm gaining on them. As long as I'm gaining.
Flare deployed. Shaft armed. Flare armed. Shaft armed.
Alright, we're going. But the thing is about the new tech in 3.3 is supposedly it's taking a lot of the demand off of people's systems and keeping it in the server. And it's like called object container something, which has nothing to do with actually picking up objects and stuff. It's just the way the universe kind of works. And so that's a big piece of game tech. That's one thing. Stress to anyone. Should have stressed it more to other people earlier getting into the game, that it's real demanding on your system, and you definitely need more than 8 gigs of memory, and to have it on an SSD. Otherwise, it's just you aren't going to be it won't be playable. Go for the first point.
Quantum travel engaged.
I hope, you know, the people who are trying the free fly this week, I hope they really like it. And also, I just noticed I was on the package website and they actually took $10 off the 2 starter packages for the Aurora or the Mustang. So you can get into it as little as $35. Or you can pay $45 or $55, and then that includes Squadron 42. But if I was gonna, you know, because Squadron 42 is probably 2 years out, I would just get the base one for now, and then save that to upgrade your Aurora or Mustang to the Avenger. When I built this machine, oh fuck. Come on, bring up the jump. Come on, Quantum Drive, cool down already.
Quantum travel engaged.
Not want to get attacked. I forget what I paid for everything. Hey, Benjamin, what's happening?
Quantum travel complete.
Alright, so not like that Cutlass Black. Wait until I get the armistice. Oh, too fast. Way too fast. So we'll hit the... what I call the space break, which is boost. There is a space break. Oh, down to 0. So let's get a F1. Let's get on the comm link. I didn't get a chance to play yesterday, but so far it's been pretty cool. I mean, definitely looking like in the in-game chat.
Landing gear down.
Like seeing a lot of questions getting answered by people, and so it's been cool. This is I think, a really good gaming community. One of the less toxic ones. So it gives people a chance to check out some of these bigger ships. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Come on! Now they didn't give any backers any extra ships, but I think like if you didn't have the Cutlass, Prospector, or Avenger, that they do let you fly them. Just as long as you go to the website, and even though you may have a game package,
complete.
actually adding the code, and then it should give you access to the ships. Which I happen to own all the ships that were available for the free fly weekend. So, and it wasn't a free fly like they unlock all the ships. I was actually chatting last night on Spectrum, and the only time they do that is actually for the yearly anniversary sale, which happens mid to late November. Then they unlock all the ships for all backers, and then for about a week, you get to fly all the flyable ships in game is what they unlock. So, man, I hardly filled this thing up at all. That Laranite's expensive shit, man. But I think they actually had a limit. So I bought it for like 27 something a piece. My last run I made about $5,000 on, so I was pretty pleased with that. And especially with the high risk, you know, with the free fly, you know, a lot of people are just fucking around and they'll fly India or try and kill you. Because right now there's no real consequences for them. And I'm not sure how much cash they're starting them with. But I always mean to look at the number of citizens before a free fly week for non-backers. To see, because right now they're at like 2,088,000, something like that. But actually look and see how many people get the game over the free fly. So the next one, which they'll probably do another free weekend, the weekend of Citizen Con. So which will be next month. Or no, October. Yeah, October.
Please press the screen to continue.
So hopefully with 3.3 they decide to open it up, and which a little later today I'm going to do my issue council stuff, because I have a whole list of, okay, so they're buying that for a good $1 more a piece. Oh, see, I bought it all for like $155. So not making a whole lot on this, on that sale. So I think right now I make more money selling the distilled spirits than the Laranite. All right. Well, I'm gonna take a two-minute break here, and then figure out what to do after this. So I'll be right back.
Screen.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, Taryn KA brought that up. Yesterday it was running like that. And even though it says my connection... Oh, okay. So for a little while... Yeah, it says stream status good. The health is good. But... I'm noticing my computer is performing worse and worse. So I think what I have to do is really upgrade my PC, the CPU, because it's always running pegged at 100%, and I run it for hours at a time like that. So... notebook. I gotta start writing down this stuff so I can at least the prices of stuff, so I know how much I'm making here. Got my stand here. All right, so now we're set up. So we're gonna go do another run. Double zero. Yeah, and I don't know. So what I could do is start running it at a delay, which then the response for in-game chat is off by about a little bit longer, because it already delays it anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds. And if I set it for a 30-second delay, oh shit. How is my Starfare? Somebody jacked my Starfare. How does that happen? It was locked. Did someone just take my SF from PO? What's the question mark? There it is. Huh. So nobody's gonna admit to it. Enjoy, man.
Welcome to the Port Oligarchy. Please press the screen to continue.
Okay, so you got me. So X0 Cool took it. It says you left the keys in it, but I had that thing locked down. So
For your convenience, our automated ship organization, terminal storage, to access your craft, the phone terminal, station. To prevent traffic, we
So I'll let him take the Starfarer. I could hop in the Saber. So we're going to take the Cutlass Black. And I'm going to go to Celine.
Your ship has been delivered to the following land.
And we're going to stop at Trammeyer. We're going to stop at Terra Mills. And basically every place we can buy something. And we're going to buy 1 unit of everything.
terminal storage, to access your craft, the phone terminal, station.
So where are we? So we'll let that guy enjoy a flight in the Starfarer. But it's the fucking space slug, which can be very frustrating to fly sometimes. Alright, hop in the trusty Black. Which I thought I was going to be able to get some more ships at the beginning of September, but because of my stupid electric company, gotta pay a lot of extra. So the extra $400 I thought I was gonna
Hello
have
and welcome aboard your drink
for ships, the extra $400 outside of upgrading the CPU, which is another $400.
Launch complete.
I'm not gonna have,
Landing gear up.
because I did want to buy a MISC Freelancer Max. Because I do like having the Freelancer right now, because it is that kind of a mid-range hauler. You get more cargo units than the Black, but
Contact.
alright, yeah, we got contact.
Drive is now off.
Alright, just turn it and burn it. There we go. What do we got there? We got a stalker, a pirate. Okay, so those appear to be NPCs. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can kind of EVA down
Quantum drive is now off.
into it. That's good to know. I'm just glad the guy didn't take off before I could sell the cargo in it. So we're just going with the first place. Okay, so Tranmere is the first place we're going to stop. Pick up 1 unit of everything. And this I'm going to sell at Port Olisar. But we can also do another run selling at another place. And I know the prices can fluctuate in what they're buying and selling for, but it doesn't seem to deviate too much. So we'll see what we come up with. So we'll buy 1 of everything at Tranmere, 1 of everything at ArtCorp, and 1 of everything at
Drive is now off.
at the hydro facility. And then we can always do the same and then make these stops again and then sell at Grimhex and at Lefsky. So I think I've made like 6 or 7 grand today on doing some trade runs. Not too quick now. Because right now it seems like Selene is where you buy the stuff the cheapest. From what I noticed. Now maybe they changed it, because technically I think they can change it on the fly. Yeah, I forgot about that though, how you could get into the Starfarer, because I remember when the Starfarer first came out, that's how people were getting into it and stealing them. And you could also glitch through the top turret. You'd eventually keep banging against it, and it would come up as like get in, and you could enter the turret from essentially the outside and then get out of the turret, and then you'd be inside the Starfarer.
Landing gear down.
Alright, so we're going to come in. Oh, it looks like we're just... That's kind of cool. We're just on the horizon where it's getting darker. I doubt that's our ship's shadow. Out. Am I on the ground? Oh, sure as shit. It can't be that close. I think the door is going to come down on it. God, I hate that my open all button isn't working. But what can you do? See, I always look in that window right there. Because that's where I would be looking up until somebody came in. And I'd wait for him. Probably bop into that room there. I should always get into the habit of... Alright, we want to buy Cutlass Black. So we get it close. There's one SCU of aluminum. So this is at Tram. One SCU for 118 at 1.17. So let's purchase that. Got it. AL aluminum. Okay, got it. Now we're gonna buy diamond. Oh, it's gonna take way too fucking long. So one SCU. 640 at 6.39. Purchase diamond. Got it. Got it. So titanium. Is one SCU 220 at 219 apiece. Alright. Fucking Christ. I don't know why it just jumped like so that's one SCU of corundum. One SCU 251 at an even 250. And then the Lair Knight, one SCU. Oh, and it looks like it's out. So it was out. Huh. So that's been bought and sold. So okay, so we got that from Tram-Meyer. Take a look outside, make sure nobody landed. Oop, wrong way. My bad. Ah! I just get turned around. See, right now it's probably the best time to try to jack someone. I'd hide right under the stairs and come burning out and fucking lay him down. Alright. So yeah, I really like... So So that was all minerals. Some got a different case, but I really like the cargo cases and what they're doing with that. Oh, at least reload works. But see, I'm hitting H right now, and it should stow my gun. And I shouldn't have to click on it like that. And I don't think they changed the binding, because it was like that when 3.2.2 released. Alright, so let's make our next stop on...
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
Why, thank you.
Your systems are online.
Turn it and burn it.
Landing gear up.
Try N. Okay, I'll give N a try next time.
Shield system online.
And I appreciate all the tips, Aragon. You've been very helpful. I know I gotta read up on, like, definitely the different, like, G-Safe and ComStab, and cycling, what do they call it, ESPs or something like that, and what actually that's doing. Or not, I know what ESP does, that's like your kind of auto-aim, if I remember right, but what the ComStab, and then I have some idea what G-Safe is, but I can cycle. That's the brake. That's the look back. But I want to say, oh shit, we're already out of atmosphere. All right, what's the first place we're gonna go to? You can't get anything from there. That's the aid shelter. This should be... Alright, we're going to go to the family farm. So this will be... So we're at Celine now. That was Tram and Mayor. So now we're going to go to Gillette. It's kind of like Gillette. I wonder if... Yeah, and so that could be, but I'm not sure what the ComStab is.
Drive is now off.
Like, I know G-Safe, it won't let you, when that's on, it doesn't, you know, it keeps you safe or whatever. I'm not sure what the ComStab is. Yeah. So, yep, that is 2. I always seem to make good money off of distilled spirits. I want to say the last run I did, I made a killing off of some distilled spirits, and more than what I made off of the Laranite. Granted, if I could have got a full load of Laranite, that would have been really profitable. There's Reddit, a Reddit thread explaining it all. landing gear.
Landing gear down.
I like how this one sits like right in a crater. Because what are the chances of an asteroid hitting the same spot twice? So I think you'd be good to set up in a crater. But who knows? The chances could be pretty high. Like, I think Yella and Levski, like, with all those asteroid belts, it seems like it would be dang near uninhabitable because you're right next to a giant asteroid field. I mean, because I know definitely with the G save, yeah, it does make it, your ship becomes more maneuverable, but you're more susceptible to whiteout or red out, whatever you want to call it. Because I know sometimes I'll go decoupled, like when fighting, and see the red out a lot more. I was doing some dogfighting earlier, and I just got hammered by the NPCs. There was a little Gladius that I just unload on, and it was like invincible. Alright, so let's pull out the gun. Oh! And holstered it. Huh. I could have swore it was H before. I'm not sure how to get back to center. Oh, okay, you just tap it again. I hate how the doors open and close sometimes in this game. It drives me nuts. Sometimes they open, sometimes they don't. Alright, so that's obviously not the trade. Is there only one building here? Maybe I just overlooked it. Yeah, there's just one building here. Where was the trade terminal? I must have ran right by it or just didn't look. Oh, see, now you probably might have issues viewing the stream. Because it's saying okay. I'm not sure what affects my connection. I mean, according to Cutlass Black, so we have distilled spirits. This, which seems really high, but we'll see. So 478 at 4.77. Purchase. Got it. Stims. So 318 at 3.17. Got it. And you know, processed food seems like something you'd make a lot on. Especially like delivering to, I don't know, certain bases. So, pro food, we have 132 at 1.31. Confirm the purchase. Got it. All right, grab and go. You know, I could have swore holstering was H, but maybe it has been N this entire time because N is right next to H. Oh shit, we're flying. We're flying. Yeah! Moonwalk, baby! Which maybe they did move the holster to N because it's so close to G. Which is the glitchy ass grenades. Okay, so we got one cargo unit there. Let's see, that's all stacked up real nice now. That's our processed food, non-perishable food stuff. Nice. Nice. I don't know if you guys ever watched Steve-O MRE. Or Steve-O 1989. He does these MRE reviews, and he's like, alright, let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. And just his voice really works.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online. Landing gear up.
Yeah, see, it says right now it's saying stream health okay.
System online.
We are not receiving your data fast enough. Great. Your viewers may experience buffering. Ensure your connection is fast enough. And I definitely have a fast enough. Well, according to Time Warner, you know, I have gig internet service, but I don't believe that I've actually gotten a gig speed ever running the tests. So Monday, I need to call and check on that. Because they tell you to go to this website and oh, you select this server to run the test on and blah, blah, blah. So I just don't know if, because I have a slower clock speed on my CPU, that has something to do with it. So I pulled up my task manager. See, for some reason my Ethernet is sending only 3.8 to 4.9 mirrored bits, and it should be way higher than that. And I even have a modern motherboard that supports a gig connection. So I think a lot of it has to do with my internet service provider, which is Spectrum, which is Time Warner. I mean, Time Warner just keeps on changing their names of their internet because they have such a bad reputation. And I thought CenturyLink had a bad reputation when I lived in Denver, but they had true gig fiber, and with that connection, like, I was always getting 800 mirrored bits to, you know, the full gig. And with my Time Warner, I'm only getting 250 to 350, which is still good, but it's not what I'm paying for. And then see, now the stream just went to the health is good, so hopefully stop getting some buffering. But it still only transfers like 5.0 mirrored bits, and it should just be above and beyond that. And I know, because I actually contacted CGI and asked about, you know, is your internet connection bottleneck anywhere? Like, can, you know, you support gig speed? And they said, yeah, we support actually above that. So their servers and their connection they have for everything can handle gig internet. So, because the first time I called Spectrum about it, they're like, oh, well, that gaming server doesn't support it. And pretty much every gaming server supports gig. Just because You know, they want everyone to get the best performance. Alright, closing in on hour 2, and I'm starting to cut the streams at 3 hours. So I got about 54 minutes, just because YouTube only records it for that long, and then it starts cutting off the beginning, I believe. Which, and it's about, oh shit, we got somebody here, and we're going way too fast. Holy shit, we're gonna crash. No! No! Oh. Oh fuck. That was a close one. Okay, Tram-Meyer, I think, is a no-fire zone. So we should be safe here.
Landing gear down.
Somebody came up on target, though. They must have jumped out.
Warning.
Is it the center one? Oh. Might as well park her right in the middle, hey? And you know what? I might take all this to Levski just because it's so far out there. You think they'd be looking for more resources than, say, like Port Alisar. I haven't been to Levski in a while, so we might do these drops. I think it's this one. Oh, and it looks like that person isn't... They must have blew up the Starfare or something because it's not tracking it anymore. I just noticed. Well, it's definitely not this one. But you can't dick around on the surface too much, which kind of sucks. Which overall I'm pretty pleased trading in the Caterpillar. See, now it drops to okay. I apologize for any buffering. Alright, Cutlass Black. So what do we pay for distilled spirits? Ooh, it's cheaper for distilled spirits here. So we are at, what was it, Terra Mills? And we can get DIST spirits. So here they are a little cheaper. I don't know if I should buy, because then it might throw off our numbers, but oh well. Get those speed switches. So that's 1 SCU, 465 at 4.64. Nice. Nice. And this we're getting for the same price, but I think I should still write it. So Stims and Pro Food, which we might as well buy a unit since we're here. Come on. Give me a little closer. So that's 318 at 317. Purchase. Got it. So we're gonna get pro food. Oh, come on. I hate it when it glitches right when you're on the slider. So that's 132 at 1.31. How that math works, I don't know, because 100 times 1.31 is actually 131, not 132. So maybe there's tax when you buy stuff. I don't know. I was doing some more reading on Dual Universe, which is hopefully is out next year, maybe. But it's really, it looks like a chip off the old block of Space Engineers, but with more depth in the world not being so empty. Because I really like Space Engineers, but it's a lonely game. Like, you build all this stuff, and you know, there's no NPCs besides what people have modded. And there's some real, like, the modding community is what really has made that game. But then I thought I see in a press release that they are abandoning the development of it. Okay, so we've got some more stuff. And so I don't know if they're coming out with a Space Engineers 2, because that thing started developing in 2012. And so I'm not sure what the plan is for that, because then they also came out with Medieval Engineers, which is a lot of fun.
Your systems are online. Landing.
But that's all in that same game engine, so I think they'll be abandoning that too. I don't know if any of you guys have checked out Space Engineers, but
Shield system online.
and it's one of those games that's been in early access on Steam forever, and which is funny because I don't know if you've ever heard of a channel. Did you buy Star Runner? I thought I seen that title come up, but I'm not sure what the you know, actually I don't think I've even heard of the Star Runner. Okay. Now there was one that I was playing with my buddy Jonesy, which should be farther along, but it was called Osiris. And that was kind of a neat game. It's like Osiris New Dawn. Above. Too close, so that's... Where did we just come from? So now I'm looking for ArcCorp. So we just came from Tram Myers. Oh, Hicks sells stuff too, so let's go check out Hicks. So it looks like we just have Tram Myers. Is there an ArcCorp mining here? I don't know, let's check the map quick. Tram Myers...
Contact.
Whoa, fuck! Man. Exit atmosphere, fucking Christ. Took some shots. Now my performance screen is Mercury. Oh, did I buy the star? Okay, I was thinking that was a game. Sorry. No, I didn't pick that up. I know my friend Jonesy did. He upgraded a ship to it. And it does look pretty sweet. And then they were showing it, because I do want that Hercules. And and they were showing it compared to the Hercules, and I think that Mercury Star Runner, it's a pretty large ship. Okay, so now my jumping isn't coming up. There we go. But they were showing the Mercury Star Runner compared to the Hercules, and that thing's like half the size of the Hercules, so it just seems like a really big ship, you know, for a data runner. So in certain ships like the Apollo and some of these concept ones that aren't really like a big capital ship or whatever, I don't know about buying in the concept stage. Now, it would have been something more seriously I would have bought if it was in-game. I probably would have melted a game package did some reworking to get it, but I kinda, as much as I like these ships that are concepts, I always found every ship that I've bought in concept so far, I've wound up just melting for a ship that gets released in game. As much as I want to get some of them. We got here. He's kind of distancing himself. Okay, that is an NPC, and you can always tell when it's an NPC because there'll be an Avenger there that's Crusader security. Oh shit, we got somebody here. And Cutlass Black. Whoa. Who was that who just shot me? Alright, so he clearly crashed. Holy fucking throw me for a loop.
Hydrogen fuel is at 75% potential.
Are you fucking kidding me? He somehow shot all that work. I knew I should have backed out. Oh! He shot me through the fucking cockpit. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Well, let's go see if we can recover it. If he just didn't shoot it out of the sky.
Welcome to the Port Oligar ship deck.
Get the fuck out of the way, you jackass. The fuck?
To prevent traffic, we ask all arriving pilots.
Come on.
The ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Oh, it's gone now, I think. B07.
For your convenience, our automated ship organization, terminal storage, the access your craft,
when I get in a hurry and see, like, shit like that. Like, I get in a hurry in this game now. Watch, especially during a ship recovery, stuff will be glitched all of a sudden. So, like, I'll probably run up to here and the ship won't be working. Yep, just like now. Fucking bullshit. God, that's enough to fucking piss you off. So basically, ships spawn in and they don't have any of their working parts. That's another one at 2:21. So I mark what time I see all these glitches, and then so right now I have a pile of shit. I gotta go, and I go on the issue council, because then that's also how you can get early access if you aren't a subscriber, if you're actually doing stuff with the issue council. So I'll search all the glitches, and then if it's not already in there, I'll post the new one with a link to the YouTube video, and so they can actually go see how it's created, and also write on how to recreate the issue. And then, but if it's already in there, I'll go to the one, and they could be in there a couple times. I'll go and confirm theirs. And usually I'll do it with the one that has the most confirmations, because then that's what CIG will take care of first. So I imagine now I'm not going to be able to get to the Cutlass. But yeah, it's, every time I'm trying to do like a recovery, all of a sudden every glitch that's been glitching is... Because I actually haven't had that for a little bit, where the ship comes in and... you know, none of the working parts are there, so then you got to do a claim on it to fix it. Oh, I should have did a claim on the Starfarer. I'll have to remember to do that. Somebody jacked it, and... Come on.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green. Landing gear retracted. Quantum travel initiated.
There's just a lot of stuff that's been glitched for a while that I thought they'd do a hot fix on, but... I know there's a love-hate relationship with server resets, because some people build up a ton of cash and have all the shit they want, and then they reset it, and everything goes back to, you know, your base. Your base settings, but
quantum travel.
That's part of alpha.
Alert. Emergency stop.
Why would you emergency stop? And the past couple times I've done a recovery, I get right up to the ship and all of a sudden it despawns. So I think it has something to do with being on a planet or near a planet. And, come on. And then having both your ships there. That it despawns one of them. Because maybe they don't, the way the server's set up, they don't want you to spawn all your ships in or something and have them holding up those slots. But they added more slots and more stability. Okay, so there's the Cutlass.
Complete.
Man, I can't believe I got murdered like that through the, So hopefully we get there and it's flyable. I should have just pulled out of that hostile ass area and not risked it, but if we can get on there and all the cargo's intact, I'll be pretty happy. Oh, see? Every fucking time. Literally every time. Alright, so... what a waste. But that's part of fucking doing business in the universe, I guess. And it does not like this. I'm still traveling in the other direction. There we go. Yeah, the ship despawned. Either that or... because it's done that literally every time. I almost recovered my caterpillar like that. But it all... and I could see the caterpillar, all of a sudden it just disappeared. And it says, you know, oh, it's stored or whatever. So definitely the despawning of the ships sucks. Now that could have been destroyed and it just needed, and for whatever reason it was still tracking it. So that was a bummer. I almost hit up every spot for that. So I don't know if at Hicks there's something that there's a trade there, which I guess I should have landed down there and checked it out and picked up some stuff from Hicks. You know what? I'm still in atmosphere. I'm gonna see what's there. Might as well. I'm not sure why that boost slows you down. Let's see, it says it's boosting and it's actually slowing me down. Because there were some people really protecting that. Either that or they were just some people fucking around, but I'm going to go back to Port Olisar anyway. I want to see where my Starfare is at. The Cutlass tried to go to the trade terminal and sometimes it shows up and sometimes it doesn't. Not really closing in too quick. I'm fucking cruising. Slowly but surely. Oh, I need more cigarettes, so. Yeah, I must have been really... oh shit. Oh shit.
gear deployed.
Man, this thing really stopped on a dime there. You know, and I haven't seen if landing or calling up ships
Proximity alert. Deck. Proximity alert.
is
Start.
coming up. That's the only thing.
Proximity alert. Deck.
So we're just gonna do an engines off. Ooh, ejection. Let's just power down the engines. Yeah, I was at a good backwards drift too. I mean, I was really drifting there. Who knows? I think tonight I really need to work on my dogfighting game. Really need to start hopping into Arena Commander. So we're still going to be able to pull some valuable data, I think, from the trips. Even though I lost the cargo, I'll know where to get distilled spirits on the cheap. The Laranite was sold out. What is this? What are these people selling? Okay. So egg supply and med supply, and that's it. So the research, what is it? Deacons. We have egg supply and med supply. So we're actually going to get two, or no, we need the price for 1 unit first. So 1 SCU of egg is 77 at 0.76. And then med supply one SCU, so that's $1,703 at 17.02 a piece. Got it. So there's something there that somebody is protecting. So let's get the fuck out of here. Please don't despawn. "25 minutes before she starts cutting off at the beginning of the video. So let's get the hell out of here. Got the engines back on.
Launch complete.
Let's get the gear up.
Landing gear retracted.
burning out of here. I could have sworn I brought a drink down here. This thing definitely cooks out of atmosphere. One thing I do really like about the Cutlass, and well, I know this is the Avenger, but is it's fast getting in and out of atmosphere. Alright, so we are out of Atmos. So we are going to burn it to Port Ollie.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
We just turn around back towards Celine. I think we did. Where the fuck is Crusader? There we are. Oh, it's just so dark I couldn't see the...
Quantum travel initiated. Emergency stop. Contact. Contact. Missile lock.
Hope you're insured. Crap.
Let's see. We're leaving him in the dust.
Quantum travel initiated.
Coming in for a landing.
Travel complete.
Got all the people. Can't wait till ramming doesn't count. Well, yeah, see, now that's where people do get annoyed is anytime there's a free week, you know, there is people just fucking around and running into people and I get it, you know, they're having fun. But as far as for regular backers, you see people get bent out of shape about it. And I admit I can do when they do it, and you know, you got a bunch of cargo or something like that.
Please proceed to sign landing.
It does get quite annoying. But what can you do? So it runs through Monday. I'm not sure what time it stops on Monday, but hop in there. And yesterday I was gonna play, but I seen Rocket League was on sale, and I finally decided to try it. I got a buddy who plays all the time, and it's actually a fun ass game. Just got to get the timing down of when to shoot, but it's just like soccer. You know, to score, you're trying to shoot it across the front and then have, you know,
Proximity alert.
your buddy
Landing complete.
flip it in, but
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
shit. So PO sales. PO sell. So let's see what we can sell some shit for.
Welcome to the Port
So I'm gonna check one thing to see if... See, it says it's stored on Selene. And, you know, the track does not work whatsoever. Yeah, that really stinks trying to, see, and there's been a handful of times where I'll come up and I'll go to sell, and then I'll go to location, and the ship shows up, but not this time. So this guy doesn't want anything. So I may have to go someplace else. So Port Alisar, I'm gonna do a not buy egg supply and not buy so they aren't buying egg supply or med supply, so that's good to know. So when I come back, we'll be making a run in the Avenger to sell some of that stuff. So stored, Avenger Titan on pad. So the Cutlass Black we'll do a claim on and lose all our shit. Which, you know, I think you should be able to pay, when you go to file a claim, it should give you an option to claim the cargo as well. Because I know as a hauler, I want to make sure I can get insurance on my investment. So where's the Starfarer? Destroyed, so somebody blew it up or crashed it, so we'll file a claim on that, and that's got about an hour. Alright. Well, this is Rum Runner 82. Thanks everyone for stopping by, and we'll see you around the verse.